Good morning and welcome to day 33 of 90 days of meditation and transformation. I don't know why, I'm just trying to fix, there we go, I moved the computer. I have to get flowers for my altar, but I hope to do that today. The last batch I bought on Saturday, although beautiful, did not last long. So I wanted to talk very briefly this morning about the connection between gut health, brain health, disease, inflammation, etc. I'm going to write more about it hopefully by the end of this week on my website, and I will post it on the group page. But one of the things that strikes me is when we have depression, and often we will judge ourselves for it. And of course, as you all know, the negative self-talk and that vicious cycle just keeps us stuck in a lot of self-harm. So the basic premise is that the ratio of healthy bacteria to unhealthy bacteria in our gut play a major role in our moods, in our sleep process, in our elimination process, in our cognitive thinking. And in the disease process, because basically with oxidation taking place in the body is rusting from the inside out, to keep it simple. So there are some basic ways that we can change our diet so that, excuse me, young man, so that we can create better health and give ourselves an opportunity to reap the benefits of meditation and our life. You know, I was thinking about that this morning, like, why do we embark on changes so that we can live fully and really enjoy the life that we have here? So I'm working in a new rehab, and the predominance of the clients that I see have diabetes and multiple amputations, and they're young. One woman that I am working with was diagnosed at age 18 with diabetes and retinopathy at age 18. So she's now 48, double amputation, new. She's obese, she's lovely, she's depressed. And there is such an incredible correlation between inflammation and depression. So it's a physiological mechanism. It often goes along with diabetes. It can't not help but go along with diabetes. So 6:04. I just would like to finish up by 6:15 this morning, but I just wanted to highlight some of those connections. And basically, in a nutshell, although there's so much more to say, one would want to make certain changes in one's diet in order to re-establish a healthy, what they call like gut biome, which is basically that the fauna, the little animals, the bacteria in our gut are, they're like a living organism. And the statistics are, mind shattering. There's like hundred thousands of them. But anyway, the bottom line is we want to reestablish the good gut health, the good gut bacteria who have often, some of the less helpful bacteria have taken over and have kind of overrun the good bacteria. And the good bacteria produce lactic acid, which is incredibly helpful for maximizing our nutritional intake, for helping to sustain a healthy gut lining so that we are able to fully metabolize our food and that we do not develop what's called leaky gut syndrome, which is small openings in the gut lining that can lead to further problems in the body. So the basic suggestions are that we increase our fermented foods, and those are things that are pickled in brine, not vinegar. So it's a salty water. There's lots of good recipes. I'm going to make one with cipollini onions, which are those little baby onions, and they're so good pickled. So I'll pickle them and we'll post that on the website. So fermented foods, sauerkraut, phenomenal. Cabbage has so many great vitamins in it that just produce such good support for us as humans. And kimchi, of course, is fantastic, but it's got the spices, and spices can sometimes be a little annoying to the system. Great is kefir, and hopefully, I think in this 90 days, I have something about recipes. I'll have to look, but hopefully we'll get to make some kefir before the time is out. And kombucha is good. Those that are sensitive to alcohol have to be aware of this. But those are all fermented grains. So we also want to cut out the bad carbohydrates. We want to increase leafy greens, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, squash, pumpkin, fantastic. And I'm going to limit the bread, of course. Plate should be 1/3, 2/3 vegetables, 1/3 protein. So the meats, if you're eating them, should be a small amount. Yogurt's very good. And then increase healthy oils, such as olive oil, coconut oil. They're delightful, they're delicious, and we can eat it relatively as much as we need. And the great news is coffee, chocolate, and tea are absolutely welcome. And if you drink, wine is also, in moderation, 1 to 2 glasses is thought to be quite helpful for reestablishing gut health and for maintaining good gut health. So that's enough of that. Let's sit down and meditate. It's 6:09, and I have to move out to work, but I wanted to get that information out to you guys because I think there are those of us that judge ourselves for our inability to shake our mood or something, or to sleep well. And when we look at it, it's something very biological. It's something out of our control. We can't will ourselves into it. We need to make some changes in our diet and what we're taking in, and then ta-da, amazing things start to change. Okay, so let's sit quietly, and it'll be a very short. I'm just going to do 5 minutes this morning, and I hope you guys will continue without me. So just let your body settle. And the sitting bones sink into the earth. And there's a cat on your lap. Little one, stop. Just let your And when you notice you become distracted by your thoughts, simply abandon them and turn your attention to each breath, and you maintain your attention fully on every detail of the breath. Short but sweet. That's all I got this morning. If you live in town, Peggy, if you're listening, there is a meditation tonight in Clinton, 7 o'clock. It's a 1-hour meditation with my friend Scott Hale, who meditates in the Zen tradition. It's really lovely. And it's over at the Parry House in Clinton. And Heather, I wish you were still in the neighborhood. It would be great. But we sit for 25 minutes, walking meditation, 10 minutes, another 20-minute sit, and then tea, and that's it. So I'll be there tonight at 7. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day. And I will try to get some information out on the brain health, or they call it healthy gut, etc. David Perlmutter is the guru pretty much in this area. So his book, Brain Maker, is great if you are interested. It goes through the whole scenario from beginning to end, and it's highly convincing, and you can understand the science behind it. All right, love you all. Have a good day. May our practice together nourish us and the world around us. Thank you.